Alright. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait, now I'm too big. There we go. Now I feel cold. Let's see. That's better. Okay. Turn that off. That's there. Oh, we don't need Spotify today. We need to make sure the audio is active. I have a few references. Hello gamer! Hello gamer! How are you doing today, gamer? Hello Netboy, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Welcome. Hope you're all good, gamer. I'm so far so good too, gamer. Glad to hear you're also doing great too, gamer. I'm just playing Genshin. I was deciding whether or not I should have done an art stream or do a Genshin stream. I would do it. It's tough because it's like I want to do both, but like I don't have the time to do it. Between now and when I sleep, I have 4 hours. 5-6 hours. I got so many Genshin drops, gamers. I might be a Genshin gamer. Hey, let's go! Let's go, another Genshin gamer! There is actually a code for Genshin that's thingamabob that I could invite people with. Hold up. Let's see. let's see. Yeah, there's this one. Invite friends. Click it. Okay, click invite friends.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I have an invite code for Genshin.
Share the memory.
Share wishes. Switch wishes. Yes. I literally have
Boats are made
like a Genshin code. No.
And those that come across Liyue tend
Just
to
do
stay.
art while gaming.
So it is
There's
where many
that.
things come to
I don't even know what that does. What does this even do? This is my invitation code. What does it do? I don't know.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
What do people do?
But where are those who share the memory?
I don't know how this works, but it looks nice, so. Anyways, we'll figure that out when we get there. Kind of situation. But yeah, there is a code there. And I think if you like... No! Not a virus! I'm so sorry, I didn't think that could have been a possibility! Virus name is Genshin? Seems like it's a sign. But yeah, that is apparently my code. And like, how much percent do you have in the new area? 30%, 30, 30, and 20. 30, 30, and 20. Apparently there's a lot of primo gems if you were, or like, there's apparently 65 wishes worth of primo gems if I were to explore the entire thing, which is really neat. If I can get there. Where is this thing? Oh, it's in here. Anyways, ignores. Got a game a bit of, no problem. No problem, no problem. Good luck on your game. We're just gonna be over here. I do want to see what this is. What actually? Maybe?
Adepti treasures have special powers. What about mortal ones?
Let's see. Actually. What if I switch you for you? Where is she?
My contraptions are calibrated. We may now depart.
Okay, cool. We'll try this out in the next daily with Eula. Because Eula holds the
Time to scout.
holds the wolf. You know.
More speed.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Ooh.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Alright. Let's see if it's keyboard ASMR again. Let's just try to bring it.
Follow the wind. One with nature.
Stray clouds converge.
Haha! Nice. I like how it works with Eula too. Every Claymore user's only issue before was they just couldn't fly. They didn't have the height to do a plunging damage, and now they do, so. One more. Oh, did I really need to go up here? Okay. Yo! Hi, Tyler! Welcome back! Hi, how are you doing today? Thank you again for your resub. Thank you, thank you. How come I didn't have this turned on? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on. Hold on 123 minutes. Hold on. Does this even work? Does this? Yes, it does. Ow. Okay, now, how do I get this working? This? Oh. Thank you, Tyler, for the tier 1 sub, and thank you for your continued support for the last 16 months. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Hope you had a wonderful day. We are over here just chilling. Came from the Lunar New Year celebration. Ah, right. How was it? Really good? That's good. Got food, meet family, yeah. It's always nice. And played Star Rail. Yes, plates. Yes, that is a key. That is something that's key. Yes, yes, yes. I think my family is doing something Lunar New Year celebration probably next weekend, but it will just be like immediate family. Just like my parents, my grandpa, my sibling. So I gotta finish them. This was my mum. Eh? Eh? What do you mean by your mum? Oh, your mom's! Okay. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. So I guess if you were doing another one, clicked enter too early. That's fine. Okay.
Thank you for
Yeah. I can only really do, if anything, my dad's side. My mom's side is not in the country, so. But everyone's working. Everyone's working. So there's also that. Well, yeah. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you're filled. Glad you're all filled up with food, with good food. But on the bright side, one of your cousins on your mom's side also plays Genshin, so you got to talk to him. Hey! Hey, you found someone that has something in common with you. That's great. Were you able to exchange your like friend code and such so that like he has you as a friend now in Honkai? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. That's good. It's always nice to have someone someone from the family that you can talk with in regards to a game.
I see everything.
Similarities and all that.
Yourselves at home. Speed of light. Hey, with sword comes shadow.
A process of elimination.
He is only one of my 18 cousins. Alright.
Shines eternal.
At least, well, I don't.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Change of plan.
I don't think any of my.
Sharing my knowledge.
Oh gosh, I timed that so.
Illusion
Oh
shattered.
god, I timed that.
Now you shall perish. Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Oh, that's good. Sorry. At least I don't think any of my cousins. Well, my cousins I think does play, but they don't play any like mobile games. Sadly, I don't think they play any mobile games, or I haven't, or actually I'm not really close to them to be able to talk. Ask them like, hey, yeah, do you play mobile games? Do you play this? So just having like a cousin that you can talk to about mobile games is really cool and so. In my opinion. Turtle doesn't have any rocks. They have rocks. Hello. Hello, turtle. It's time to go. Time to go harvesting again.
Solidify.
Thank you. You can't remember the last time you got a draw in Overwatch. Oh, you got a draw?
Gather.
How does that happen? Is it just like no... What? How does a draw happen in Overwatch? Oh, no.
Solidify.
I'm so sorry. So neither one of us got a tick on the first point to move the page. Oh, okay.
Gather.
It can happen on the other type maps, but that's the most. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Solidify.
So what's the plan now? To win the second one? Or maybe? Is there a second one? To win the next game, I climbed back up and then got a series of bad games. Alright. tricky. Oh, this is tricky. You're gonna fall again. No, I'm sure you'll be able to stay within the rankings at least, hopefully. You worked so hard. After all, to come and back up, so. No, I know for sure I'll... Oh no. Okay. One of those things that come and go. Ah, okay. I see.
Stabilize. Gather.
No problem.
Solidify.
Take your true form.
Stabilize.
I'm just trying to find rocks. Trying to find jades. Right now. See if I can find any. Any in general is nice. Oh, there's that winged beast I need to kill.
Scatter! Skyward!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis!
We're farming the small dogs. We are farming. We're trying to collect the rocks. After collecting the rocks, we are fighting the dogs. And if we're fighting the dogs, and if it's not the dogs, then it's a bunch of other couple of things. And I think, I don't know if I'll have enough today. Have you gone her to level 90 yet? Are you still getting there? Oh, yeah, it's tricky. Fresh out of rocks. Yeah, that's the problem. The rocks are a pain to find. Like, apparently it's like, oh yeah, if you're like going with friends, if you're in a friend's world and you guys are nearby, then it both works or something. That you both get the count or something. And I'm just like, okay. But who has like a fresh patch of rocks? Hello, I am good. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I just realized that the bot decided that it wanted to be green today. You are okay? Hey,
Born of ice and frost.
how have you been playing any games recently? Have you been able to play any games recently?
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
We're taking this owl back home.
Next on the agenda,
Still one more. We need to bring the one friend home. No, I'm not. No. Okay. Hope things get better.
next on the agenda.
Oh, 3 stream watch. Nice. Congratulations and thank you for watching my last 3 streams.
We're way behind schedule.
They recently added that, and I have no idea what the oh wait, maybe because it gets you guys points. Yeah, you guys get points. Yeah, you guys get points.
Next on the agenda.
This is not what I wanted. Oh no. Just shoot me at the wall. There we go. Nope. Yeah, hello. We're here playing some Genshin today. Whoa. Ah, pudding! Thank you for the pudding! Remember to enjoy it. Remember to have some yourself as well. There's plenty to go around in terms of pudding. There's always time for dessert. Every day is dessert time.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
I'm missing something and I don't know where to find it. Maybe I'll find it up there. Maybe that's why there's a wind current.
Yeah, skyward.
Alright. I need to find a statue. Or something. Where can I find a statue? Let's see. Well, let's see.
Stabilize.
No!
Solidify.
Oh, there it is. Let's hope I don't get
One
trapped in
man's
here.
stone is another man's gem.
Alright. Alright, we got it. We got the little bird. We got the third bird we needed for this. All is good, all is well. Hey! I am now distracted.
Stone is another man.
I thought we were looking for rocks. What are we doing here? Okay. Alright. Hello. Greetings. Welcome.
Stabilize.
I kind of wish they dropped more than one rock. What can you do? Nothing. You just gotta go with the flow. And let things take you where they take you. Except in this case, unless it's a it's a enemy, then you just kind of have to fight it head on. No problem. Thank you again for dropping by today, Arabelle. And I hope you have a good night. Thank you again for taking the time out of your day to come and drop by and say hi. It's really much appreciated. Have a good night and have a good week as well. Take care. I'll see you some other time. Let me know if you need anything.
There is no escape. Everyone hold hands. Speed of light. Make yourselves a move. Roll.
Here you are.
Illusion shattered. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Inazuma shines eternal.
Ah, shoot. I didn't time it correctly. I didn't time it correctly and Raiden died as a result.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. There is no escape. Make yourselves a move. Don't blink.
How did Raiden die again? Hello?
Idea from time.
And this is why you need at least a pyro character on this. Because it always goes pyro first. And if you don't have that pyro, oh god, that's gonna be hard. Okay. Does this have Jade? Takes 3 days to respawn, I think. Yeah. I don't know where to take this. I'm just gonna go run with it. Oh, Nahida died. Everyone's just like fainting. Alright. Okay. Or is it here? Yeah. No. Trying to figure out where I can find more jades. This is where it was before. For turtles. This isn't it either. Hmm. Okay, Nahida is just about to faint again, so let's not do that. How are there... Oh, it's Chio, right. I was like, how are the crystal flies here yellow? Shouldn't they be a different color? And then I remembered, no. I'm wrong. Are there any turtles here? Let's do your quest. Let's do the Cloud Retainer split test. I mean, story today.
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
Nice. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Here we are, right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that.
In her
Traveler,
dimension
did
pocket.
something catch your eye?
Wow, it's... Don't think we've ever seen her before.
Whoa. What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
It seems like she could also be a powerful adeptus.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello?
Who knew you would be such a social butterfly, Paimon? I'll leave with introductions to you.
Helping you make more connections
Hello,
is a
hello.
part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Look at all the animals surrounding Cloud Retainer.
Hello. Paimon is Paimon.
What happened to the game?
This is the Traveler.
Paimon, just say something in a nice, even tone.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're...
Cloud Retainer?
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look
Although donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
Mm.
So, you're indulging
You
now
one only fell one rank?
because-
Okay, that's good.
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
True.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile?
Mm.
You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning. Or...
Nice. It feels like Cloud Retainer has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. I almost forgot Paimon brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Mhm.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and
Wait,
consideration,
hold up.
the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself.
Mhm.
Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Shadowverse? Where? Where?
Right.
Shadowverse
By
where?
disciples, you must mean
Where?
Ganyu and Shenhe. It's
Where?
been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we
Where?
can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter
Where?
yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Okay.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor.
Snacks. Shadowverse where? What?
Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Are they their mother? Hey! Thank you for the 3-stream watch streak. Thank you, thank you.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Let's go to Liyue Harbor. And we're bringing a mother to see their disciples. To see if they are worthy of leaving the nest. What? Something along the lines there. There we go. How are you doing today?
We're almost at Yuehai Pavilion.
Oh wait, no, Shadow. Oh wait, no. Frozen. Nev Boy is playing Overwatch.
Guess we have no idea.
I just finally made that connection.
I've never seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
She's back there. She didn't come with us.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
Oh.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time. One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh dear.
Oh. Busted.
Spotted immediately.
Is that lady someone you know, Ms. Ganyu? She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit?
Here we go.
I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
That's exactly what she didn't want.
Not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
That's exactly what Cloud Retainer was afraid of.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak.
She's trying to
One
pass
is
as a bluff.
simply a mere mortal passerby.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
Ganyu saw right through us.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Ganyu looks totally wild. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is?
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
She's right on that.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important...
Paimon, stop.
Cloud Retainer's right! We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Oh my god.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless.
So JJ, I know
Someone will
cats are
refrain from
supposed to
going
always
into
land
each
on their
and every
feet, so for the
story.
next Throw Short
Why
People
don't you
Day, we should
continue your
test it.
conversation?
I will not
Shall
land
simply
on my
stand by and
feet.
listen.
I will land on my
Wow.
on my back.
You've been to so many
Let's
new
go.
places since the last time we spoke.
I
If
will
you
work
ever
too,
need anything,
right?
please just come find me at High Pavilion. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent
For
of one's
science.
renown, Cloud
For
Retainer
science.
is surely too recognizable
Maybe.
as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but
Maybe.
that famous?
Maybe.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Xianyun.
Xianyun?
Xianyun.
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion.
Mm.
An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
That's exactly what she is.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Really?
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
Paimon's underestimating her.
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Paimon keeps digging herself in the hole today. Paimon looked away in embarrassment. That totally what Paimon had in mind.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Wow.
Wow. That's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely with one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have
She's
stepped
very
in to
modest.
help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly
She can
has a
control
lot
the
more respect
clouds. That's
for
why
you.
she's called a cloud retainer.
So it was Paimon's bad for calling you illuminated bird before.
Oh dear.
You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she
Oh my
did a
god.
job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration?
Okay.
Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time
Xianyun,
off to
Xianyun
Atlantic
is like
North?
is like a mother, a very
Is
protective
a lot
mother,
of questions.
a very protective mother of their
There is
child
no
starting a new
cause for
job.
concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced
She's
Shenhe
working in
to
a
staff the
restaurant?
restaurant.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe
It's
that they will make
what does the
Shenhe's work
catch sound
difficult.
like on your end? Because it seems to surprise you.
Now,
It's like
it is almost
because
time to partake in
mostly
the
because I'm wearing
Fiddles of
headphones,
One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in
so
person
it sounds
and see
louder
how
than
Shenhe
it
is doing.
probably is.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
See you around, Ganyu! Whew. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realize that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time.
Okay.
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
I keep skydiving.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Yeah! Skyward!
There we go.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Oh dear.
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering.
Your
If
number.
you'd be willing to...
Give me your number.
What would you like to order?
Ah. Nice.
2 servings of more meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Nice. She's scaring them off.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenha.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
Oh, she figured it out.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Yeah.
You...
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
She's a new
And
mother.
check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon, are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Where are they going? Where did you go?
Skyward! Scatter!
Okay. Here. Yeah. Oh, we're in the back. There's the tables in the back?
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I tried to talk sense into them. If that doesn't
Oh
work,
my
I threaten them
God.
with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
No!
How should Paimon put this?
Sounds reasonable. First, you try to talk some sense to them, and then, if that doesn't work, you threaten them with violence. Tips from Shenhe, let's go.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you
Oh,
integrate
Yomi,
so
welcome
well
to the
into
stream.
human
How are you doing today?
society.
Welcome.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Just as expected of Master.
What she means is to say is she actually misses the two of you a
I have
lot.
missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh.
You did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit
Tips
Ganyu?
from Shenhe on how to talk to
Indeed.
unfavorable
She
people.
is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
There we go.
Ganyu told us the
What?
story of Cloud Retainer's name.
What do we
It was
do?
amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Yay!
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter, please proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices.
Is it time
in the
for Cloud
race.
Retainer to blush? Yes.
Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
A motorcycle.
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
A motorcycle.
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind
motorcycle.
why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch.
Or an electric scooter.
Truly a
True.
most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
She won't deny it, though.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Aww.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit. Yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple, and it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Hey.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
And more begin to trickle in. Paimon takes the opportunity to see a whole array of... I can't... Can you eat this kind of food, Cloud Retainer? Is the food to your taste?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Ooh.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around.
You're gonna come and ask us. See? Perfectly 2 seats right there.
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
I don't mind either, as long as you don't mind our chatter.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai. Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young. Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
She's looking... Oh. Do they know each other?
Granny, why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu. Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird.
Are you a
Do
crane?
people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask. I know, right? Maybe they were a bird.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
Maybe they were a crane before.
Need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
What about your parents?
They died young.
Ooh.
It's just me and Granny now.
Poor kid.
Oh,
Doing the best she can, too.
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got. Wow.
Yeah, she's very
You're
strong.
really tough for your age, kid. You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
What?
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. Ah, you know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Paimon.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Wrong Paimon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
I'm the traveler.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
The dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster.
Try not to fall asleep.
If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
I see.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping.
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Everyone, unbelievable. To your heart's content. Stay as my treat.
I forgot about Madam Ping's other name.
Skyward! Scatter!
Huh. It's you two. What brings
Why
you
is he
here?
casually just standing outside?
Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
That's fine. Anything is helpful and appreciated. You would think he'd be seen around a bookstore instead, I know. Or like inside, near books. But he's not standing outside, holding a single book in the corner of nowhere, in front of a place.
Considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago.
Oh.
As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits and
Xianyun
bandit
touching
camps.
grass, unheard of. I know, right? So
Idolized
unheard
her,
of.
but never learned her name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength. After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Xingqiu. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Xingqiu, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thank you so much, Xingqiu. You were a huge help.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
That you currently read.
Feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar?
The one that we heard from...
There's a drought in this story too! Xingqiu, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals.
I See.
So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
Oh no.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your help.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Let's see. Where do we go? This way. Oh, it's close by.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
There we go.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh wow.
Oh, thank you. Straight word, but Ping, what has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such.
Oh.
Approximately how much more would one need to afford
Was
a comfortable life in the harbor?
Xianyun an easy
Not
pull?
unlike the one that
I
you
was
yourself
on.
lead.
Sorry, I was resting my eyes. Haha.
Still, do you mean that
I was at
What are you two talking
0
about?
pulls in guaranteed, and it
Nothing
took
save for some
84
trivial
pulls to get her.
matters.
So was it easy?
Have you unearthed any
Not
useful
exactly.
details?
Xingqiu has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yuendai have joined up with us again.
I was hoping it would have been like earlier on, but
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Yep.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Seems like the stories were on the right track. We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the books.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
Let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
A secret?
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
Oh my gosh! Yes, hi, yes, yes, hi, yes, what, hi, yes.
What's wrong, Xianyun?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant. But
what?
Are you guys all adepti in disguise?
No.
Oh! About that.
No. Why you say that? What?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun,
Yeah,
since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xianyun here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Stretch? Okay.
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated
Oh, that's
crane.
her!
I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white
Ow.
crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone.
Aww.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So, I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
That'd be her.
A pure white illuminated crane?
Ugh.
The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then?
I don't think
Well,
so.
even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one.
What if your grandmother is an adeptus?
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
What if I'm calling it as her grandmother is an adeptus? Alright, let's go to the first location. Sounds possibly right. We'll see.
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And
I mean,
if
the
you look
earthworms
out
kind of
into
feel
the
a hint
distance,
tame too. Like
always
earthworms,
spot
yeah.
a bird that's been left behind by its flock. I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
I'll come with.
Hyman's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place,
I feel like
that
she's a
must
pure
mean she
white
lived here, right?
crane.
Wait, huh?
Hmm? Ciao! Keep doing
I
it.
sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
You've met her in her form before?
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow!
Fair.
What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this? Behold, the glory of one's newest
What are you doing, Paimon?
continuous fire mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Oh no!
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
Okay.
Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Aw, he cares!
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
That looks really
He
sus,
told
man.
me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
So the dementia you're suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all
Sus
thanks
salesman,
to the
yep.
pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you
Only in
remember anything
Niue
else?
do you find sus salesmen
sorry,
coming
I
from the different ports.
Oh, only I wasn't so useless.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to
Also,
not
for anyone
finding
playing like
anything at all.
Honkai,
Let us make
I'm just
haste to the next
saying, I
location.
saw it somewhere on Twitter that like if you download the pre-installation, your Honkai jumps immediately from 16 gigs to 31 gigs
Really a landmark
temporarily until they have to unpack the things, and then it'll be less, but still.
Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time,
Yeah,
then she
there was a
would've
tweet
stayed
about it.
somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Let me see if I can find it. I think even, I'm just checking. So, let's see. The 2.0 preloads file size with EN and JP voice acting requires 36.77 gigabytes. PC. And that's PC. I think we might be good to just wait until it's released and then download it, but I can't be too sure. But it's possible that it's just a lot of temporary files that's just sitting there. Someone was mentioning how it's just a bunch of temporary files sitting there and that's why it's taking so much space. But even still, I don't.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure orders here? Guess it's time to round up some bad guys.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
I was gonna say, it's just like, well, that the new area is definitely gonna have a lot of there's a lot going on in there. Maybe.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes, I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Okay. So someone tweeted out the PC storage requirement 16.5 gigabytes compression requirement 35 gigs. For mobile storage requirement you need 12.5. And apparently it says so Genshin on mobile is 24.16 gigs and then Honkai is 32.41, and it's possible that once the update goes live they'll delete past resources so the size will go down, but by not much, possibly.
You can feel the heartbeat of the world.
It's a very big file. A very big file. It's like basically downloading an entirely new game. Once the maintenance has been completed, the new files will probably replace the old files, so it's possible that the space will be significantly reduced. But even then, that is a very big file. Is there a lot of talking in this or not? What the heck? There's 25.5 gigabytes of data.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Oh dear. Well then. But yes, that is the update.
We're way behind schedule.
Yeah. Either way, this sounds like news that'll spiral much more tomorrow. Yeah, probably. So it's possible that like maybe it might be recommended to update your file when it launches, though it might be slower, but it will probably save you the space needed to really download those preset data that will be used to replace the current old data. But even still, that's a very large
Skyward! Scatter!
Do I even have enough space for that? My phone?
Paimon sees an abandoned house! Why don't we take a break over there?
This place. It's...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Xianyun. This is where your father was born. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took
I'm surprised you
refuge
could
in
run.
this house. Your grandpa set up
She
a
was in
barrier
labor.
outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched
Just a
him
quick
tight to
hi,
my chest
hi Nerdon. I
and
don't
wept
think I need to
tears of
see you
joy.
doing the story right now. That's
It
true.
was the first time I'd ever felt such
If you're going to be
happiness
doing
in
the
my
story
life.
later, that's more than fine.
My
Yep.
dad?
And thank you.
He was
Thank
my
you.
pride and joy.
No
And
problem.
so are
Enjoy
you,
the story at your own
Xianyun.
pace.
You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But
Thank you
you're
for dropping in to say hello.
always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. You and I, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on, I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
all those who grow old grow frail in the end, do
Meh.
they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health.
No.
Eventually, you end up losing everything.
No.
My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind,
Here.
to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
What about your granddaughter? Jeez. We're about to go through a very sad song. Oh wait, I need to fly very, very far. I remember seeing this house. Or this place. This tent. Was this where you guys were before? Is that why there's a tent here?
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One Day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take it easy. Take your time.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
We can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
That's a Xianyun home.
Look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
You're an adeptus.
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
Years ago, maybe?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Let's go to Mount Outsong. Okay. I guess I failed that. I jumped over. The bird that's right there.
Here, this is it.
She was the thing. It was the thing she was staring at before.
The mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous.
We need one of those in real life, don't we?
And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Whoa, what a cool gadget!
We need one of those in real life for everybody that has insomnia.
Why did you keep it to yourself until just now?
You would love one? Yeah.
Right off the bat and save time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Okay.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you and I, is the mechanism helping you to relax?
Oh, she's already asleep.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no.
Sorry.
Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong.
She's a bird. Yep.
You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
Oh. She was an adeptus.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
I thought they established this before.
I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf.
It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone.
Hey, there's a
I
fish in the
cannot thank you
background
enough
dancing
for all your
around.
help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Hey, look at that fish in the background that's dancing.
Don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right.
Oh.
I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day, 50
You were a
years ago.
white crane.
50 years ago?
You were a white crane, but not an adeptus. But you were learning. Oh, so you were like one of those animals that was next to Cloud Retainer when we came by.
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went.
Look at that fish in the background. It's having a fun, joyful
But I was
time.
still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh
Never changed back.
What happened next?
I committed an offense.
I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
She aged like that in 10 years? No.
I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I
No,
lacked
50
the courage
years.
to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
So 50 years ago. So 50 years ago, she was still a white crane, and then she got a potion for 10 years, and then after those 10 years, for 40 years, she's been hiding away, or something along the lines of that. So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Was that Master?
What's wrong?
Was that Master?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
It is.
Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Aww.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not?
Oh.
Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
40 months! Louie!
When I tried to conceal my
Wait.
name and mistakes
Wait.
from the world, and hide
Louie!
myself
40
away in
months!
perpetuity,
That is
the
longer
only
than
person I
3
managed to
years.
deceive
Wow, 40
was
months!
myself.
40
You
months!
knew where
Thank
I
you,
was
Lumi, for your
all
continued
along.
support for the last 40 months. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your continued tier 1 sub. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. 40 months. Oh my god, 40 months. Have I been streaming for that long? Oh my god, 40 months. Wait, 3 years. I am shocked as well. Welcome back, Lumi. How are you? I'm glad to hear you're well. Thank you, thank you. I just needed to stop this so I could react to that. Oh my god. Oh. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you, Lumi.
You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group
We're
of
playing
wild
Genshin
cranes
today.
and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Wait! Paimon's confused!
Just have your anniversary the same weekend some days before going to a friend. Oh, okay.
But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Hey, at least you have company, right? Are we gonna be fighting here? Where are we? Why are we here? We are nowhere. Alright, we're nowhere. Let's go.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Congratulations! Or wait. test for your license or get your license? Good luck and / congratulations! Oh, it's oh wow! C3! Cloud Retainer! Something I'll never have. Wow! Let's go. Oh, your birthday is 4/11.
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh. Wait, I want to see how this goes.
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, I can't run like that? I have to go directly in the path? Oh, what? Where do you want me to go? Take on this boat? Okay. You took my lessons and are ready as much as I can be. Ah, okay. Good luck. You can do it.
Truth. One had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine.
One's own blood.
Though imperfect,
Okay.
it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
That's true. I think for like going to like the driving test thing, I can safely say that within my we have 3 tests in my province. You have the writing test, the road test, and then you have the highway test. I failed my road test twice. No, once. I failed my road test once. Failed my road test once, and that was because from parallel parking. They asked me to parallel park next to a driveway, and I was like, oh.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few
and it's just like, okay, well, if I get on the driveway, that's when I fail. Not really. I mean, I did get on the driveway twice. I barely passed my writing exam, but that's fine. That's normal. My highway test was fine, though. My highway test was fine. I think. I got a license.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
3-point turns are kind of hard, not gonna lie, yeah. You have to turn enough, but also not turn to the point where it's just like you hit the end of your steering, and then you have to back up, and then you have to turn again, and then you have to back up, and then you turn again. Good luck. You can do it. Take one
Those
step at a
monsters
time.
would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity.
Wow, the shield was
without
breaking.
Sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, I could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Aww. I get the feeling that like Xianyun just sees every single one of her disciples as her child, which is completely fair. To which in this case I'm like, a lot of her children just has left the nest, and she is just now so alone, and I'm just like, oh no!
And all things are made new, as buds in the spring.
All of her children have left the nest, every single one of them, and now they keep leaving her, and she's all alone. She just wants someone to be by her side.
Understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
I like how they connect all these places like this. It's really cool. Like, you end up... Yeah, this is really interesting. She got the dear abductives nearby to chat with Elise.
I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Oh my God.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognized the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
She added powder to herself just so that she didn't scare away the child. Cloud Retainer's pretty quirky, honestly.
Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuendai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another.
It's true, you have to remember
Memories
yourself.
are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago,
Why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
Sounds just like a Mara struck. Yes. Just thinking that too.
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay?
Oh no.
You're all I have left. Please.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind.
This child is gonna be left. Is gonna be an orphan.
Well, okay. A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong.
Is Xianyun gonna take her on as a disciple?
Take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
There we go.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
She's an orphan!
Good girl.
Xianyun!
Don't worry.
Take her as your
It's not
disciple!
goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsong. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power.
How long does a white crane have to live?
We'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes.
Oh no.
I'll wait for you to come back.
Oh no.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
What happened to your grandpa?
So
Oh wait, your
sorry,
grandpa
Master.
died. What happened to your parents?
Thank you.
Wait, your parents died. How did your parents die? Oh dear. Here we go. Why do we have to witness another loss? I say another because I feel like we've witnessed a loss before. Oh, hello, bird. She flew away! Oh my god.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
No!
Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Oh, it's a CG. Hello. It's gonna be so long before that happens. Oh my god, it's Aether! Lumine's crying!
I always
Wait,
believed
wait, wait,
we
wait,
would
wait,
see
wait,
each
wait,
other
wait,
again.
wait, 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 wait,
That our
wait,
days of
wait, wait, wait,
separation
wait.
would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me.
Damn! This actually makes her cry too. Oh my god. This actually makes her cry too. What the hell?
If only things could stay this way forever.
Oh no, Lumine, don't cry!
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Oh my god. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please. She is such a mom! Isn't she?
Huh?
Oh my god.
Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh. wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus?
I wonder if they will leave. I wonder.
Ask you something?
Yeah, can you take her as a disciple?
Would you take me in as a disciple?
Are you ready to become a mom again?
And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Are you ready to become a mom again?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me.
I really hope that they release that
maybe
sequence
one day
again
I could become
on
a cool
YouTube.
adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master.
Xianyun, are you sure about this?
Yes.
Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuendai. They all chose a life among the mortal
They all
world.
left you.
One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are
She
you
really
all
is
so
just
silent?
alone.
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already
You need to
picked out
buy a
handsome
place?
property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
She said it. What is moral life without having one expense after the other?
Thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
Ujikyo animation. I have not. Please send link.
Thanks, Cloud
Thank you.
Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you. By the way, Shuyu, we have a friend who helped us learn a lot of information about your granny. Is it okay if we tell him the full story?
Sure, I don't think Granny would mind. As long as you don't tell a whole bunch of people. I don't think she'd want too many people to know. They might go to Mount Outsong and start bugging her about it. Granny needs to focus on her training, you know? But telling a friend or two is probably fine.
No worries.
Not gonna lie, when Genshin gets its anime, this scene isn't included. Oh, I don't know, man. I really hope. I don't know what's even happening with the Genshin anime, but like the hope is that like it'll be good, especially because it's being animated by Ufotable. So, oh, we'll see. We'll see. Emma needs to learn how to shut up. Yeah. Well, it is. But yeah, that whole sequence, that whole last 10 minutes was amazing. Both sad, very, very, very sad, and also hilarious, and also very heartwarming.
We meet again, dear friends. How did everything go?
I guess you say Ganyu is a goat. Yeah.
Thanks to you.
Everyone in the end, everyone just keeps leaving.
Ah, I see. So the stories did
Cloud
get it right
Retainer,
after
and now
all.
Cloud Retainer is just joining them in
Even though
Liyue
she was a
Harbor.
celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost. Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end. Thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself. It's not my story to tell, after all.
Thank you. And why are you still touching grass out here? Wait 2 days. Let's go. I will take a look at that. Thank you. Oh, yes. Tree. Very long time. I dropped the link in mobile chat since. Yep. Thank you.
My arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe.
Did go to Liyue Harbor to see Xianyun.
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
I'm just curious on why can't Xianyun Cloud Retainer just get the property of which the girl and her granny was living in? Because didn't they live in a house or something? Then isn't it technically a property that's now free because it is just the disciple that's just living there? What happens to this property? Is this not the property of your disciple? Do you sell this house now? I'm so confused.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny.
if I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back. Not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
She really does not know how to haggle.
Any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment.
Oh,
I've hired an expert to appraise
no.
them for me. He should be here shortly.
No. Oh,
Very well.
no.
I will wait for a little while longer then. Traveler, Paimon.
She already is breaking away from the one
If you have cause to
station.
seek
Yeah.
my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Oh wow, she's dressed in the same colors as her. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Sewing machine.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not, I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child.
She has another child.
Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
From the sky.
Soon. Ah, there he is.
Oh dear. Here we go.
Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Huh.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Yes, I'm a dragon and she's a crane.
How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Oh my god.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Wow, it's 2 against 1
Say
now.
no more. Let us depart.
You're at home!
I jest.
Mother.
What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait!
You know you're just about to leave him with the goods, right? While you walk away. This is a funny interaction.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now.
They're very
I'll
old
return to
people.
collect the goods once you've received the funds.
They're very old people. They don't know what the bank is. They just take the money and hide it under their beds.
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great. How about you? Paimon
Sleepy,
didn't
sleepy
know you were such a
indeed.
busy consultant.
Even Xianyun is very sleepy too.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services.
I thought you were
As for
requesting a
you,
tea in
Miss
this,
Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
especially in this ground
I
house.
must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Oh dear.
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One
should
is
sleep
hardly
soon.
ignorant of that fact.
Almost time for work day.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
There we go.
One has indeed. One's
That seems more
previous
comfortable.
days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle,
Oh, she went back
one
to
has
using
gained
the
a
word
much better
one.
appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
We are already
You make
sentimental.
a valid point,
years
Paimon.
ago.
Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh, hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple-layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
Ooh.
One has already passed word to Xianyun and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
Yeah.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you.
Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
a friend.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral
Not
Parlor.
even a friend.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Not even a friend.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
Not even a friend.
Right? Let's go!
You'll go for some black back patch stew right now.
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Paimon, you float.
Hey, wait up!
Nice. Okay, now we climb back up. It has been some time. Hello, hello. We are we done that story quest now? Is there a part 2? There's no part 2. And let's just ignore the fact that there's like so many of these stories that I need to do. I, in theory, should start Nahida's Act 2. In theory, I should. I have just not. And all of these. No. And no. Alright, we're gonna go... Let's see. One at a time, right? One at a time. It's been many years, but one at a time. What is this one? Constellation by 1. Gains 1 additional charge. Oh. White clouds at dawn. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I should probably. I hate these rocks. Next. Nahida, where are you? When the shards... Nope. Let's do... Let's do this one. 2 poles here. I don't think I'll get anything. I'm just looking for the 4-star. Can I just please get Gaming? Gaming. Please. Please. 4-star. No. No. Alright. Fine by me. Do, 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 do. All right, time to go and steal from Potato's teapot.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
I don't have. Holy crap! Oh no, I'm broke. I need to go back to my teapot first. Oh no, I need to go to my teapot first. I'm actually broke. What the hell? I'm broke. I can't steal. Okay, let's go to my teapot first, which is here. I changed my teapot landscape, so now I'm like underwater. So I just need to make sure I put these close enough so that if people visit my island, they don't have to run so much. Where did that one there? Where is it? Yes, yes. Hello, Fat Delish. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Need to drop it over here. This is where it needs to go. So stressful. Normal. Wait. Hi, Ozzy. Normally only stop in for art stream at the Happy Cult. Might as well give a lurk. So stressful. 5 lost streak in Dota hurts your brain. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. We're just we finished
This realm
Cloud Retainers story quest, and
if you ever had
yeah, it's just peaceful music for now. You're I'm sorry to hear about the losses in Dota. Hopefully it gets better over the week. Yeah? Okay. Alright. Time to go back to robbing Potato's teapot. It's just a game. Alright, now I think I have enough.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
At the Cult of Happy. Cult of Happy. Eh? Hello, Azzy. Hello, Fat Delish. I hope you're both doing well. Where am I going? I need to go to Fontaine. I need to fight this. Again. Oh my god. Shibaget, Shibaget. Alright. I need to switch not. Okay, so Raiden? Let's do Raiden. Well, no. I don't think this will do well, but we'll see. This is actually so much faster. What the hell? $33 months. There. How long? Whoa, my god. On where? On Twitch or today?
Seize the skies. Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. Crush.
On Twitch, I've been streaming for I started streaming in 2020.
Stray clouds converge. Beg for mercy.
with nature. One with wind and cloud. Shudder. Scatter. Skyward. Seize the skies. Crush.
I started in 20 of like Jan, like maybe Feb. Wait, hold up, wait.
Beg for mercy.
Oh gosh. That took longer than I expected it to. 33 month sub. Lumi, if he's still here, has a 40-month sub. If anything, I came late to the party. And no. It's never too late to join a party, right? Never too late to join a party.
Another test subject.
I need to find more rocks. Why are finding rocks so hard? I need to find more rocks. Why is rocks so hard? Okay. We have to go and find the rock collection. Not the rock collector, the rock collection. There's barely a couple here. But I've been streaming on Twitch since 2020. Most of my accomplishments are in the milestone portion of my abouts page, including when I hit affiliate.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Wind strike. Inconsequential.
Beg for mercy.
Crush.
I mean, I only really stream as like a side because I only stream when I have the time. Especially because outside of stream, I am working 2 part-time jobs and anywhere between 48 to 60 hours. So it is what I can do at the given time of which I have. Where do I find these rocks? It's supposed to be over there. Slow and steady. Oh, there's rocks! Over there. Over there? Over where? Over here.
Quick, under the umbrella, or you'll get soaked.
Alright.
You can't risk catching a cold, because it might turn
There?
into something
Can't
more
you see
serious.
it? Where?
Well,
I can't
I can't
see.
go avenging my clan by picking on the sick now, can I?
Wait, did it change? Oh, wait, did it change? Wait, hold up, wait up. Oh, hold. Did it lose connection? Oh, it did lose connection. Sorry. Hold up, 1 second. Change. There. There we go. There we go. The change has been included. I'm sorry. Alright. Just popped up. No! He just arrived yesterday. Alright.
More speed.
We're gonna climb this. Climb this. Why? I don't know. Hey look, goats. They are our friend. Don't harm them. Thank you for the redeem. Be careful. But he just arrived.
More speed. More speed.
Alright, I'm looking for rocks. What's happening? I don't know where these rocks are. I will climb.
More speed.
Where are these rocks? Maybe they're down below. I'll just go down. Oh. Are they supposed to be in here? Wait! What the heck? I don't expect you to walk in. What the hell? Don't just come up and run at me.
Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you.
Hell. Oh my god. Jeez, Louise. Alright, there's the rocks. Do you spend a lot of time in this game? I've been playing it since launch. Sometimes I settle only to like, only for dailies, but then otherwise I do try to keep up with the content.
What do we have here?
I would like to say between this and like Honkai Star Rail, I spend more time on this game. Oh, we were here before. That's where the monster came from.
More speed.
Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, so. Alright, now we're gonna go here. Honkai Star Rail is still new, yeah. But I think even time-wise, like Honkai Star Rail, if I'm spending like 5 minutes on Honkai Star Rail, I'm spending like 30 on Genshin. I think it's like the ratio. So that's because like Honkai, you can just leave it on auto. But for Genshin, you have to manual everything. Where are these rocks? Oh no, are they down below? Oh yeah, that's probably the case. They're down below. These rocks are not down. They're not up here. They're down below. Wait! Oh, there are rocks near this little cat. I thought there weren't.
More speed.
What the hell? I'm just blind. What's your favorite character? Kazuha. If before was I can't like it ideally I can't choose between like Ganyu and Kuchin and Kazuha, but I do have Kazuha in all of my comps.
Yeah.
So in most of my comps, so I will say Kazuha is my favorite character in Genshin. What is everyone's favorite character in Genshin if you play Genshin? Actually. What is everyone else's favorite character? Do I have enough yet? I can ascend you now. Thank you. Finally. Now you're at 80. Ah, Chichi! She is very cute. Yes, yes. Tough one, but you go with Al-Haytham or Kaveh. Hey! Both are good characters. Ganba for Mayo, for stream mail. Sorry, I'm not in chat. No worries. No problem. No problem. Thank you for taking the time to drop by my stream. I also just realized that the weeklies end in 4 hours. Wait, where's my usual comp? Did I get rid of it? Oh my god, I got rid of it. Okay. Alright. So it was Bennett. You, and you.
I will do as you command.
You're welcome to lurk around or speak up when you want to. I won't pressure you. All types of viewers are welcome. Lurkers and chatters alike. And in Star Rail, you like Himiko and Dan. Oh yeah, I like Dan too. Inhibitor Lune. Inhibitor Lune. Yes. Also have to speed run these, so I'm just going to have to use this comp. And I'll just like blitz through some of my other stuff. Blitz through these. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So much food.
Hooray! Born of ice and frost.
The Apothecary Diaries. Because I just watched the episode before I started streaming. I'm watching a couple this season. I have, like, in the past I haven't been watching a lot of animes ever since, like, let's say for example, like, post-secondary. But now I'm in a sort of, I guess, like, situation where I can watch anime more. So recently I've been watching a couple from this season. This season I'm watching Seventh Time Loop, Villainous Level 99, which is something I just picked up recently. The Apothecary Diaries, Dr. Eliza thing, and the Demon Prince, the Momo house. That was speed. I have food on though. I have the Adeptus Temptations on, and like Devalin is literally the only thing that like I will speed run. I am watching that too, Lumi. I am watching that too. I watched the latest episode for that. It's also very, yeah, I'm watching that too. I'm watching quite a few animes this season. I haven't picked up the manga though for that series yet, because I don't know if I'll pick up the series. Usually what happens is that if I ever find a series that I really like, I usually would try to find the manga source of it, and then I would read and binge read the entire manga until it's like up to date, and so I know what's going on. But feels faster than Child, yeah. If you have an Archer, much easier. Child is just like, you have to wait for the animation. So. And then, now I have to go do... I need to do Fontaine's reputation classes. So. Yeah. What anime is everyone watching? Let's do the 100. Takes damage from Catalyst. Okay. Fried Fern. No. Where is it? There. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. I think after I finish all my weeklies, that's when I'll, like, sort of... Oh, that's why! Oh, that's why. It was here. Same comp. One second. Catalyst. I'm gonna probably like finish the rest of my weeklies, and then that's probably where I will end for the day, because usually I don't go longer than I don't usually go longer than 2 hours, but sometimes it's just like, because I'm caught up with everything, it's just like, okay, I will stream longer, but I also can't be in this room for a very long time because it's not the best. There's ventilation, but I also have work tomorrow morning. Huh.
Hey! Incoming!
I haven't watched much anime other than Uma Musume. Ah, okay.
Illusion shattered. Commit to memory.
Don't come after me. Harmless. I haven't watched that one yet, but I do know what it's about. So, or like the concept of it. Let's go fight some crabs. Just horse racing girls, yep. That's what I heard. Horse racing girls. Oh, the food is still on. I was wondering why it was going by so fast. The food is still active. Well... You would watch... You want to watch more anime, but you're too busy playing Gacha. That's when you have different devices. You have one device, like let's say for example a tablet, where you can watch anime, and then after you can use your phone to play your mobile games. I am not speaking from experience, I'm just saying. You want to watch subs? You can still watch subs, just play a game. Just utilize your time where it's like... Utilize the time where... So let's say for example you want to watch subs and play a game where you can just auto. So like let's say for example you need to play Arknights and you need to like let's say do the weeklies, just have Arknights run the weeklies while you're watching anime. Wait, I didn't even read what this I didn't even read. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't even know what this is resistant to. Let's wing it.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Got any more anime recommendations? Not really. It seems like you've pretty much watched the ones you're watching right now. Yeah, possibly, yeah. I think if you haven't watched Villainous level 99 is something I just picked up really recently, but it is like very funny to me in a sense. So you can always watch that if that's something that you're looking for a bit of humor. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's also, it's like, it has a small isekai component too, but yeah. Oh, but literally every season, there's always something with isekai. So many isekais. Seventh Time Loop is an isekai, but it's a unique isekai in my opinion. But it has it's a component. It has a related anime and such in there. All right, here we go. I forgot how to read. Did not read this again. What is this? Invulnerability to Dendro. Alright, good. Good thing I read that now. Sometimes I do drop the animes or the mangas I'm reading in the anime manga channel. And sometimes if I'm just binge reading something, I would probably note that down. I was like, I started here at this time for this series. Let's see where I finish. And then like 24 hours later, it's just like, I'm finished. I'm done 100 chapters.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, Villainous level 19, level 99 is good. Would recommend.
One with nature. Now you shall perish. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Sakura swirl! Take flight!
Okay, that's done. Okay. I should probably make more of these Adeptus to Temptations. I usually watch anime during my lunch break too. I watch anime during my dinner and lunch break because my lunch breaks like has sort of enough time for me to be able to like accommodate eating it while also like eating my meal while also watching an anime. Domain, I need 3 domains. Quest. Three domains and 1 request. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to know. TCG, no. Here's milk. You can become you can grow up after drinking milk every day. You'll grow big and strong. Alright, we have to do a couple of things. Is this where gold is? Oh, Shadow! Hi, Shadow! Hi, Shadow! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, Shadow! How are you doing? Welcome, welcome! You're playing League of Legends. Wins? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nothing for your community over today. It's very much appreciated. We're just playing some Genshin today. We went through some story, and then after that, we just
come here.
Cried a little, laughed a little. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Oh gosh.
Hold the line! Billowing surge!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Oh, I was only focusing on one? Oh, that's so sad.
Time to go.
Everyone, please go check out Shadow if you haven't checked it already. Thank you. Do I not have condensed resin? I don't have condensed resin. Oh my god.
No escape.
I guess I didn't build it.
Adorn my night.
That's funny.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
The wind knows.
24 seconds. We need to do this another 2 times.
Allow me!
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud.
My apologies!
Torn to oblivion. One with nature. Illusion shattered.
Sad, guys. I missed grouping them together. Okay, let's see. One more. Oh, two more.
Shine down.
Oh, that was bad timing.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds know.
So unthinkable.
Oh wow. Really?
Into the wind. Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay. 29 seconds. Alright, that's 3. Okay, I don't build... Usually when I build characters, I build characters once. I build characters like maybe once or twice. I find all the artifacts I need. I try to put something together. And then I don't touch it. I don't touch that build until I feel like, ah, yeah, it's now slower than... This comp is now much slower than the comp I'm using. That, like, my new comp. I need to upgrade this. And that's where things get tricky. Because it just ends up everybody's getting stronger. And I revamp every build. Am I pulling for Black Swan? I am hoping to pull for Black Swan, yes. We'll see. We'll see if I can get Black Swan. Okay, for standard banner, I probably won't pull anything special, only because I recently got oh no, it wasn't here. Sorry, I pulled my 5-star in Honkai recently. From standard. I thought it was Genshin. I mixed up the two games. I'm so sorry. How'd you save all that fragile resin? I get the battle pass. I get the monthly Welkin. I go through a lot of just like... I don't touch these until I actually need to farm. But a lot of the times, because ever since a certain time, it's just like my process for Genshin every single day for dailies is just log in dailies, use my resin, and if I'm maxed out in in my BP level, then I stopped using my resin and then I just like move on to the next day. This is at 3. Interesting. But yeah. The battle pass does give you resin, which is nice. But I only really unlock the second half when I hit 50. Still haven't gotten this. Still haven't gotten this. I'll figure it out when we get there. I still have like 30 something days. It's okay. I am pulling for Black Swan though. Black Swan comes out this week. So that will be fun. It'll be fun. What time is it? Tomorrow? No. When is Black Swan coming out? Black Swan release. Yeah, Black Swan comes out... No, Black Swan comes out on February the 6th. And I think that means... I don't know. I don't know if that's like Asia time. 6th. Tuesday. Oh, okay. Thank you. Though if I lose, you're moving on to Sparkle. Okay. For me, if I lose Black Swan, then I will skip. Then I will move on to the one after Sparkle. I don't want to pull for Sparkle. I've been asked several times, "Are you pulling for Sparkle?" I'm like, I'm not pulling for Sparkle. AMD, why are you trying to update? I think, no. I think if it's like usual, like especially for Genshin, it releases on Wednesday. It releases on Wednesday in Asia. And then Tuesday for us. Wait, I'm running out of water. I have no water. Yeah, it's now midnight now. This room is now feeling like 24 degrees Celsius. With 35% humidity. Okay, I think it's about time that I embrace her. Before I start going crazy. I can't wait for spring, and then I can open the window so I can have ventilation. It's too cold to have ventilation. If I open the door, then the sound from the rest of my house comes through. I need. Yeah. Anyways. All right. Is there anybody currently? Just get a fan. Where will the fan circulate the air? Where will the fan circulate the air if there's nowhere for the air to go out? It doesn't.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and
Open a
all things
wall.
are made new, as buds in the spring.
This
This is an auspicious era
No,
for
there's a
humanity.
little hole in the wall. That's where the cable goes. Open a ceiling. Open a No, my ceiling is much more humid than where I am. I went to the attic or whatever the attic is for everything, and it's just humid. It's just pure humid in there because it's all the installation. Anyways, that is it for me tonight. Yeah. So that is it for me tonight.
The mechanical arts are too profound.
Thank you for coming to my stream this weekend. If you are not on Discord, I will let you know that next week's set of streams have been sort of decided. On Friday, I will be streaming Honkai Star Rail. On the Saturday, I will be streaming art. In addition to that, there will be a movie night happening at 10 o'clock Eastern time, which would be 2 hours from now. 2 hours in the past from now. I don't know how to articulate that. And then on the 11th, I will play Genshin. I need to confirm that one, but we'll see. If you are on Discord, we are voting on the day that we want to do a movie night for this month. For movie night, we usually play. We've only done one. We've only ever done one. So this time will be the second one, and we'll either play Jackbox because we had a lot of fun playing Jackbox last time. Or yeah, I don't know what I wanted. So we'll figure that one out. Logistics wise, I want to be able to go on VC again, but I also want to stream it. I might, if people are not comfortable having their voices recorded on stream, usually I unarchive it, or I can just jump on the voice call with another account just so that doesn't get picked up on stream. So there's that. And yeah, that is all I have for today. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm going to be sending you to Archronium, who is currently building a 3D model. And make sure to use those redeems over in his area, in his channel, as they're fun. And yeah, have a wonderful week. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Remember to eat, sleep, drink, do what you have because you're happy and important. It is your health. Good luck on pulling for Black Swan if you are pulling for her. If you're pulling for Xianyun, then good luck on pulling for her as well. I hope you get her, or Nahida. And I'll see you next weekend. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Good night. And bye-bye for now. See you later. And good night. Bye.